Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of the Memory. This is by Princess Black. It is 549.02 megabytes to download, and is for all platforms. I'm going to start by reading the description, and then we'll go ahead and get into it. It says, welcome to the map of Memories. The card consists of 204 hectares divided into 150 fields, 17 of which are meadows. Smallest field is 0.2 hectares, and largest is 3.8. 10 forest areas, 2 areas, each with grapes and olives, 2 farms with cows, 1 pig farm, 1 small horse farm, 1 chicken farm with 2 chicken coops, 1 sheep farm, a grape and olive farm, 1 BGA, 5 sales points, orchards for apples, pears, and cherries, some new products, fruit, cakes, tomato soup, and juices, multi-silo and slurry tank for fermentation residues and slurry, AI traffic on the main routes. There is no introductory tour. Consumables such as bale wrap and net, seeds, fertilizer, and tree saplings can be sold at the depot. It says in info, in multiplayer, the barbed wire fences belong to Farm 1. So just FYI there if you're playing in multiplayer. And then there's 8 required mods, which I installed. 8's not too bad. Could be worse for sure. But yes, let's go ahead and jump into it. Before we get into it, though, one thing I do want to mention, this is a pretty cool map, but one thing I want to mention is this project right here is by Yoast Modding and RXZ Gaming. They're both awesome. They do have YouTube channels. Yeah, RXZ does a lot of content and stuff like that out there, and Yoast does different mods. You've probably seen them and know them from the Liftable Bales pack, but this is a website you can go to. It's called findyour.farm. I'll link it down below in the description for you guys to be able to access it. And it has basically all modded and mod hub, like all modded maps are on here and base game maps to be included. So like we have right here, the Memory. So you can see it's on here and it gives you some info. And then you can also click this and it'll take you where you can download it. So obviously this is the mod hub map. Some of these maps are not on the mod hub. So some of them are third-party maps and stuff like that that are PC only. But it's a really cool way to kind of search. And you can see it's got the whole world. As I zoom out, there's less stuff I can see, but you can see over here we have Hutan Pantai. Up here, this one is New Frontier. And if I zoom into areas, I can start seeing a little bit more stuff go on. I believe one of these is this, that's Lapinki, and I believe this is Zelonka there. So yeah, you have all sorts of maps. If you wanted to go find like Riverbend Springs, you could go over to the US. You can see we have Frankenmuth. Oop, I highlighted it all. There we go. Frankenmuth over here. We have Monteith, Iowa, which is a PC only map. And down here we have Riverbend Springs. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool website. So make sure you guys check it out if you are looking to try to find a website or find a map for a specific area. Obviously, as we go forward in Farming Simulator 25, we'll get more and more maps on there. So pretty cool. But here is the map itself for us. This is what we... Why are those not highlighted? That's strange. Yeah, that was odd. Okay. I don't think there's any new crops. No new crops or anything like that. But we do have some new products, which we'll talk about here. So... we're down here kind of on the starting farm, or near the starting farm at least, over there for new farm mode. So new farmer mode, you start off with, let's see, looks like we got field 34, 31, 29, 25, 28, and then land 176, which has all of that stuff over there. I don't see anything glaringly obvious that we also own. We might find something else as we go. But yeah, pretty cool map. Got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of factories are down over here. And then it's kind of got like the warehouse over here, it looks like. Yeah, some of the AI and sell points over there. So yeah, we might do a quick little drive around loop, see what we got going on. I think everything in here is going to be standard. I don't see anything that's changed on there. Animal pens, we own the shed cow barn to start, and the chicken pasture, and then this cow barn here. There are contracts in the fields you do not own. For factories, we do own a couple of greenhouses, which is just these raised bed ones here. And then available, we have carpentry point, cereal factory, oil mill, potato processing plant, preserved food factory. We have the soup factory, which now does tomato soup you can do now. The spinnery, we have the sugar mill, tailor shop. We have the Weingartner's juice. So you have cherry juice and apple juice in here now. The apple orchard, which produces produces apples with water manure. You have the bakery, which also produces apple pies and cheesecake. That sounds fantastic. And chocolate cake. That's a new one as well, I believe. Yeah. Cherry orchard produces cherries with water manure. The dairy, nothing new in there. Old grain mill. The pear plantation produces pears from water manure. And then finally the sawmill. So quite a few different things going on in there. Some new products for you guys to kind of enjoy if you want to go that route. But yes, we're up here over by the starting farm. So again, we kind of know what the starting farm has to start with for us. Those are our two, I believe those are our greenhouses. Yep. And then we have, of course, chickens, the cows down there. A silo for us. We also have a liquid manure tank. We have a, looks like a repair trigger there. And is that a, yep, small petrol tank there. So we are good to go. We're going to go ahead and make our way down there. We're kind of up here. Oh, gosh. There's other people up here with us. You can see our farm down there. But yes, quite cool. We're up here in this very lovely scenic area. We're going to run down the hill to our farm, however. Go across this. And then this is not our field, actually. I'm kind of surprised that this isn't our field here. But nope, we do not own this field starting out. What do we got in here? We got some sorghum growing, though. So if you wanted to buy that, get some sorghum, you could do that. We don't own that one either. And then here's kind of our, I guess our fence right here makes sense. We don't own this, I guess. But we have our fenced-in farmland here. And here's one of our gates to get in. Right there. And now let's take a look in the store at our starting equipment. Vehicles. We have ourselves a direct drill seeder, a cultivator, a fertilizer spreader. We have a water tank. We have a pallet fork. We have a bucket there. A fertilizer and lime spreader. We have the Case IH Puma 188.5 CVX drive. We have an international pickup truck. We have the KUHN windrower. And I know if you're new to the channel, you don't know why we spell it out. We spell it out because YouTube sometimes flags it as an inappropriate statement if we say that brand out loud. And then we also have the KUHN or K branded mixer wagon there. Massey Ferguson baler. We have ourselves a Massey Ferguson harvester, header, and header trailer there. We also have ourselves a tedder, a forage wagon, a front loader, a trailer there, the Samaz mower, and then we have, ooh, a Sammy. That's nice. We have 10 winkle weight, and that's everything. Well, not very often you start with a Sammy. It's kind of nice. I like that. They all have the same license plate. The default one, which makes sense. So we have our sleep trigger and wardrobe trigger here next to our truck. Right over here we have our chickens. You can see out on the waterfall over there. Beautiful view. You can see our chicken pat. Well, how many of that holds? Is this a standard one? 165. I don't think that's a standard one. But yes, that holds 165 for us. And over here we have one of our cow pens, which I theoretically can access. There we go. 50 cows in there, or water buffalo, I guess. Over here we have our water trailer. Then we have our 2 raised beds, which are basically greenhouses. And then it's just, oh, that's for the diesel there. You can access it on the back of the building there, but I think it's going to be, yeah, right here where you can get the diesel out. You get a little kind of storage garden shed area. Is there anything in this? See if we can open it up. Yep, little storage shed there. You got a front loader out here. Big storage facility here. Few pieces of our equipment in there. Over here at the other one. I'm sure we got, oh, nothing else in here actually. I thought we'd have some more in there. Over this way we have, of course, our repair trigger, our harvester and stuff parked out here. And then our silo, our liquid manure tank is right over there. And then we, of course, have another cow barn right here at the end. You can see the mixer wagon is inside the cow barn right there in case you're looking for where that's at. Access it here, maybe, theoretically. There we go. 140 cows, so you can get quite a dairy going. You also have a couple bunker silos back here if you wanted to use those. So making silage for your cows should be pretty simple using these bad boys back here. Well, at least as simple as using a bunker silo is. Yep, that's our milk point there, and we got some more stuff parked here outside. So there you go. That is the starting farm. I'm going to tab over to the pickup truck. This is what I would like to be in. We are going to go ahead and head out on the main road, and I think we are just going to head south. We'll kind of zoom by all the factories here, and I think the BGA is going to be right there. So we might, holy 3.7 million. We might need some extra money to buy that. Let's go ahead and add some money in. All right, and I'm assuming once we buy it, it becomes, yep, factories there. And I'm assuming we own those. Yep, sugar beet chipper there for, well, that's kind of nice. They got that for us to be able to do that for our BGA, which I'm assuming takes sugar beet cut. So that's kind of nice to have that. Back to the map here. So we'll head down here. I don't know if we'll dip over into this area or not. It kind of actually goes, that's kind of the route to it. You may not even be able to get across. Maybe right there. Yeah, we'll probably head across, just drive through it. And then hopefully we can head back out down this way and then hook up with the main road here. I won't drive down to the warehouse. I'll drive across up over here. We'll take a look at kind of the town area. And then we'll head up, keep going around here, and then we'll end out right over here where I believe the animal dealer is going to be. Maybe. No, maybe not. Where's the animal dealer at? It's a good question, actually. Oh, we got our orchards up there, which we'll probably hit with the flyover. We are going to do a nice flyover at the very end. Is the animal dealer in town? Wood chip, sale point, open haul. I'm sure we'll find it as we go. I've noticed sometimes they're not necessarily tagged the way they should be. But anyhow, let's get to driving. Oops, that's not how we want to drive. I was playing a different game that also has driving in it, Storage Hunter Simulator. If you haven't heard of it, I played on my other channel. And its driving is much different than Farming Simulator, so it's definitely a little bit of a culture shock to switch back and forth. This field here, it's ready to harvest on the left, is ours. As we head down here, this field on the left that's ready to be cultivated is ours. Oh gosh, I was paying attention to the fields. Leave me alone, car. That field's not ours, but the field behind it is. This field that's plowed on the left-hand side is also ours. I think those are the fences they're referring to belonging to Farm 1. Ooh, we need to head across that way. We're going to go do our original plan here. Yeah, let's head up across this bridge. This will take us kind of over into the area where the factories are. Across that river there. So you got kind of like a nice little kind of town-ish area and kind of an industrial district, basically. Alright, so I'm not going to point out probably every factory as we go through here, because there's quite a few. On our right-hand side, we have the bakery, which just looks like a house. There also is the old grain mill, which we saw that. The dairy. We have the tailor shop up here. We also have the spinnery. I should start from the bottom, so I have to keep doing this. Come on, get off of that one. Hello. Hello. Get off of that. There we go. Goodness gracious. Oil mill. The soup factory. The cereal factory. The sugar mill. And then we also have the vehicle shop over here. Looks like. And then is there also a warehouse? No, farmhouse 2 is a sell point, I guess, over there. We have a silo. Oh, this is part of our BGA, I guess. So that makes sense. This is kind of its own farm. That's kind of nifty the way they did that. But anyhow, let's keep rocking and rolling. Got a nice little roundabout here. Through there, BJ was off to our left. This takes us out to a dead end. Perfect, just where I wanted to go. We might have to head out through the BGA. Let's see if there's even a way out of here. There might not be. Kind of looks like there might be a way out this way. But it's not looking promising. This looks all fenced in. I was hoping to sneak out the back. Maybe I can go this way. Yeah, I probably can head this way through this gate here. Alright. This should get us where we want to go, at least somewhat. But yeah, this should... I'm hoping I can just follow something like maybe this road. Yeah, this road should take us down to where... kind of link up with the main route, hopefully. But it's nice. We get to drive across the countryside a little bit as well. This looks like a main road. Is this the main road that I'm looking for? Yeah, if I take a left here, this will take me where I want to go. Okay, perfect. Yep, that got us back out to where we needed to be. This will kind of take us towards the main town area, pretty much. Got this way here. Beautiful countryside. Don't run that stop sign. Of course, they run the stop sign. It's AI traffic. What am I saying? Yeah, beautiful traffic through here. Or beautiful traffic. Beautiful, beautiful country through here. The roads kind of flow with the train, which I think is kind of nice. And they're not, like, too wild and crazy. Definitely can't see around these blind corners, though, when I'm driving in the wrong lane. Okay. Let's get out of these trees here. So, over here, we got a few things. On the left-hand side here, you can see we have the open hall door, which I guess is a sell point. On the right-hand side, we have a complex that has Noah, the sawmill, the carpentry point, then also has a wood chip sale and stone collection point. So kind of like your debris crusher, I guess, but just a separate place to sell stones. And on the left side, on this back side, we have Katie here. So I'm assuming this is the livestock dealer. Yep, livestock trade. And then the feed buy station. So you can buy, ooh, get rid of that. So you can buy feed up over there. Let's see if there's the animal dealer point. Let's see where that's at back here. Yep, looks like it's right here. It's just not marked, really. Katie's marked, but it's not marked, which is kind of interesting. I've noticed that on a couple maps recently. But anyhow, all right. Oop, I just hit that person. Sorry, person. We're going to head now north, I believe is where we want to go. Yeah, we want to keep following. Actually, we want to go this way, and I think this will loop to the right, hopefully. Yep, this is where we want to go. All right. Following that truck there ahead of us, we should be able to pass him at some point. Assuming, nope, those don't have collisions. That's always a plus. Ooh, he slammed on his brakes there. I had no choice but to rear end him. He brake checked me. The dirty dog. All right, let's get around him. He didn't really brake check me. It's fine. Okay, perfect. We'll head up this way. Yeah, nice rolling kind of hills and countryside. Beautiful map, really. You can see the orchards in the distance there. It's really well done. Yep, save it. That's fine. Whatever you want to do. On the left side, left-hand side of where we're at. Oh, I was already zoomed in on it. We have a gas station. We also have the vehicle shop. We have Walter, who's chilling in the vehicle shop, and David. Who else is there with David? Oh, Ben and David are hanging out. That's concerning as it is. We have a lime station, seed buy station, fertilizer buy station, liquid buy station, and salt buy station. So buy whatever you need there as well at that little dealership, which is quite nice. Do I need to go anywhere else? I think we're going to just go into flight mode. Let's pull into the store. Oops, no, I just want you right there. Let's pull into the store if I can do it without crashing too many times. There we go. And then we'll hop out and go into flight mode here. So, nice store area. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Okay, nice store area. Perfect. I like that. This is just a beautiful map. Oh, and their castle up on the hill here. Fantastic. I love it. This is the industrial district here on the other side, which is nice. There was a map. Maybe it was the memory that had this in the center like this last time. There's a field up here. That would be crazy. Again, if they had that. BGA right here. Nice industrial district. The starting farm is, of course, just up here over by the falls. Here's a lovely starting farm area right here. It's quite a large farm, actually. You have plenty of room to do your thing. You can buy this field if you want, the one right next to you. And then up over here, we got some grape and olive orchards here. So you can buy those if you'd like to. This is kind of the farm for that. And down here, this is going to be the production, I'm sure, for the... Yep, sure is. The Weingartner's juice. And then, of course, we have the cherries, the pears, and the apples. So we got apples, cherries, and then pears. So you got all that sort of stuff there. And you got the dump points for those, which, yeah, quite nice. I like the orchards here. I think they're a nice addition. Gives you something else you can do as well on the map. And there's plenty of little farms and stuff. I know they mentioned a lot of farms. I haven't really been pointing them out too much. But you got like a farm back there. It's another one of the farms here. You got kind of a little town area here. And there's a couple things going on here, actually. There's the Sunflower Cafe. And then there's also the Preserved Food Factory. And at the other end, there's the potato processing plants. There's preserved food. There's potato processing. So you got a couple factories over there. Up over here, we have the animal dealer complex with the sawmill there on the right-hand side. And then another sell point right there. Got another farm up over here if you want to use it. And then off over here, you got a shipwreck. Oh, that's fabulous. I love that. That is fantastic. That's amazing. I love that that's there. There's a little gazebo island here. I want to build a house on this private island and just live out there. Take a boat in. That'll be fine. But yeah. Over here we got, is this more sell points? Yep, this is the warehouse area. Let's get the warehouse right here, which is connected to the train. Kind of nifty how they kind of set that up, even though the train's not active. There's the little horse farm right there. Beautiful bridge across there. Then you got, of course, some forestry if you wanted to do some forestry. All sorts of stuff. You can do anything on this map. But yeah, I think we've toured most of it here. I think we've taken a look at all of it pretty much. But yeah, there you guys go. That's what I got. That is the memory. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.